When was the last time that you were grateful for life? And when was the last time that you were grateful that you were going to wake up the next morning and watch the sunrise and have another day on planet Earth? Even me, I struggle to fathom that we should be just grateful for just such basic things in life. Sometimes I get frustrated that progress isn't being made in any stretch of my life, and I always have to bring myself back to reality that I'm grateful for my existence and I'm grateful for the progress that I am making in other areas. And that's just the beautiful thing about someone who is going on self-improvement. The first thing that you should do is improve your mental health, and then you will, the world opens up to you at that point. When you do that, you just become so much happier of a person. People like you more. The world seems to like you more. The world, the air around you, the omnipresent forces treat you better. You'll just have a nicer life existence and experience, and you will just find that everything that happens in your life just ends up being positive, and you'll take a walk in the woods and in nature and you'll just be like, wow, this whole life that I'm living is just a beautiful experience for me to be doing. And I feel like many people who are on self-improvement can resonate me on that, with the fact that you can just get so overwhelmingly grateful for just life. You can almost become emotional with the fact that, how am I alive? And you just feel like you need to actually start doing something again, and working and making more progress and working even harder. And then maybe if you get bogged down again, you just come back to reality. And it's such a weird philosophical process. I just really like it when that random stuff happens, when you just get frustrated, but then you take a walk to relax or something, and then everything just seems beautiful. Everything just seems so vibrant and nice. And it's like the world isn't so grey anymore. When you go to your school, your work, and everything's just grey, the town centre, there's all shops, there's people, there's loads of apartment buildings that high sky rises, and they're all grey and just don't have anything interesting about them. And then you take a walk in the woods and there's just a tree, and it's damn, there's a tree. That is a really beautiful tree right there. And there'll be loads and loads of other trees that are also really beautiful. And then you just have this whole landscape inside of the woods that just looks goddamn nice. Just become so grateful for your existence. The beauty of life is unparalleled, and when you get on self-improvement, you start doing practices like gratitude, you will experience those kind of feelings which are unparalleled to hitting any kind of subscriber goal, hitting any kind of weight rep goal. You just feel this sort of emotion just go through you, and I don't know how to radiate out of you. You just become like a magnet for positive energy. Really weird experience, but really nice thing to experience. And while life is beautiful, so is just the process of self-improvement. You can take a walk in nature and relax and just not have to worry, because you know that the way that your mindset is set up, you are going to have a fun life. You are going to have a good life because you understand the basic concepts of delayed gratification. I've talked about this before, but once you understand the basic mindsets and concepts, it will take you 2 months to really embed it into your mind. You'll be watching content. You'll be obtaining knowledge. You'll be trying to break out of bad habits and get into new habits. It will take a 2 month or so period of just trying to get these new mindsets really ingrained into your brain. And then you become unstoppable from that point forward, because you're just like a train that just doesn't stop. Anyone in the way has to get out of the way. You don't stop for them because you just go. You were just going, you were carrying, you were continuing along your path to fulfill what you want to do, because you've obtained the mindsets far, far down the line. And then you just go and you continue to exponentially just make so much progress in your life, because you have obtained the switch, in a way, the switch of self-improvement. You just suddenly turn the switch on and you are on self-improvement mode. You just don't stop, you carry on, you finally have got these stuff ingrained into your mind. You don't care what anyone else is doing. You don't care if there's a really big guy in your school that goes to gym, because you don't care, because you know that maybe in the 50 years or so in the future, who knows where both of you will be, and you know that with your mindsets, you will inevitably make progress. And while it may not be as much as he may make or whatever in 50 years, you know that you will make progress. And because of the fact that if you're going to be making a similar amount of progress, and the sort of progress, you know, the progress that you make in the gym, it's the opposite of exponential. It's it starts really quickly, then sort of tips off. Even if you're starting 2 years apart, this guy's been going to the gym for 2 years more than you, and you keep on going to the gym for like 50 years, you're going to be in a pretty similar position if you stay like natural and etc, etc. Keep all those control variables the same. You're going to be in pretty similar positions. So you just have to like literally just be the train. Be the train that is, he's obtained the mindsets at the train station, and it's just going to go and go and go. And it's just not going to stop until it reaches the end of its life, I suppose. The quest of self-improvement just doesn't stop no matter where you are in life. No matter whether you're retired, no matter whether you are graduated, no matter whether you're still in school so you feel like you can't really achieve much. The journey of self-improvement just doesn't stop. No matter how slow the train is going, you don't wait for anyone to get out of the way. You just go. I know that seems like a bit weird, but you don't like stop at the train stations or whatever. You just continue to go on your path. You continue, and you reach the end of the line, and that is it. We inevitably all die in the end. So sorry to be so nihilistic, but if that is the life that we live, we only live one life, we might as well make it a pretty goddamn fulfilling one. That's not full of the it's not full of the current enjoyment. It's not full of the drugs, the drinks, the vaping, the smoking. That's full of the fulfillment, the happiness, the pleasure feelings, the pleasant feelings, not the pleasure feelings, the pleasant feelings, the feelings that you get when you walk through the forest. You see that really beautiful tree over there, and you're like, damn, that is a really beautiful tree. I'm so grateful for that tree. You see a nice plant on the ground. You see your dog that's been walking with you behind you, and it's like, damn, why is everything just so nice and vibrant and warm and not like cold and grey like the rest of the world just seems to be at the moment. Everything just seems cold and grey. Very, I can't think of the word. Unwelcoming. It's not very welcoming. But when you, go on this gratitude journey, you go into the woods and you just become, so overwhelmed with gratitude because you look at a tree and it looks nice. It's such a welcoming feeling. You feel warm inside of this natural environment where humans are realistically supposed to be, but all this grey and cold. It's so unwelcoming. I was supposed to probably record this video in the middle of the woods, but it is cold outside. It's bloody freezing, and I'm not going to do that to myself right now. And while I would not mind going on a walk in the woods at night, it would inconvenience me a bit too much. So I'm here in my cabin, I guess, whatever you want to call it, which does just fine, and I'm grateful for all of this stuff that exists around me as well. Just trust me, that feeling is something that is unparalleled, and just look at a tree in the woods the next time you're in nature and you will see what I mean. But anyway, that's about all I want to talk about in this video, and I recommend subscribing because I like this community of young, troubled people who are willing to improve themselves. So much fun they already have, and good luck.